Take a breath. Let the noise around you settle. This is a space of quiet attention, of gentle seeing. Today, we will journey into the inner world of a child. Not any particular child, but the essence of childhood itself. Fragile, open, yearning, alive. As you listen, perhaps you'll recognize someone you know. Perhaps you'll recognize yourself. Every child begins as pure potential, a being of connection, curiosity, and trust. The infant doesn't ask for much: safety, love, and presence. These are not luxuries. They are as vital as oxygen. When a child feels safe, the nervous system rests, the body grows, the mind explores. But when safety is uncertain, when love feels conditional, when anger or fear fill the air, the body prepares for danger, the heart beats faster, the brain shifts from curiosity to survival. This is the beginning of adaptation, and adaptation, while necessary, always comes at a cost. We often think trauma is what happens to us, the event, the crisis, the injury. Trauma is not the story of the event. Trauma is the wound we carry inside, the disconnection from ourselves that the event leaves behind. Imagine a child who cries out and no one comes, or one who learns that love appears only when they behave, perform, or please. That child learns to silence their needs, to suppress their tears, their anger, their truth. Years later, the adult still carries that silence, disguised as anxiety, addiction, or loneliness. The pain was not erased, it was only hidden. Children don't speak the language of psychiatry. They speak the language of behavior. Restlessness, defiance, withdrawal, aggression, these are not signs of badness, but messages. I am hurting. Please see me. When we respond only to the behavior, we miss the message. But when we pause, breathe, and listen beneath the surface, a different story emerges. One not of disobedience, but of adaptation to pain. Attachment is nature's design for survival. The young must stay close to those who care for them. But when the attachment figure is also the source of fear, rejection, or inconsistency, the child faces an impossible choice. Do I hold on to love, or do I hold on to myself? Most choose love. They disconnect from their own feelings to preserve the bond, and in doing so, they lose touch with their inner compass. Later in life, they may struggle to say no, to trust, to rest. They may feel a deep emptiness they cannot name, because what they lost was not merely comfort, but connection to their own being. A child's nervous system is not isolated. It is shaped by the emotional climate of the adults around them. If a parent is stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed, the child absorbs that energy, often unconsciously. The child doesn't think, my parent is under pressure. They think, something must be wrong with me. And so begins the lifelong habit of self-blame. Healing begins when we see that these patterns are not personal failures. They are adaptations to an environment that did not know how to meet the child's needs. Compassion does not excuse pain, but it understands it. To see the suffering child within ourselves or another is to reclaim our humanity. When we can look at a child's tantrum and say, there is pain here, rather than there is badness here, we become agents of healing rather than perpetuators of harm. Compassion is not a technique, it is presence, the willingness to stay with what is uncomfortable without judgment. Every adult was once a child, and every interaction with a child is an opportunity to rewrite the story, not through words, but through presence. When we sit with a child in their pain, when we let them cry without rushing to fix or silence, we teach them that emotions are survivable. We show them that love can coexist with truth. This is how healing begins, not through perfection, but through attunement. Now bring your attention inward. Imagine the child you once were, the one who longed to be seen, to be held, to be accepted. You may not remember their face clearly, but you can feel their presence, a small heartbeat within your own chest. What did that child need most? Not toys, not rewards, not achievements, but simple acceptance. Take a breath for them. Whisper silently if you wish, you were never too much. You were never not enough. You were only adapting. Let that truth settle in your body. Pain that is not transformed is transmitted. The wounds of one generation often echo in the next, not out of malice, but out of unconscious repetition. When we bring awareness to our own wounds, we interrupt that cycle. We offer our children a new inheritance, one of presence, truth, and unconditional regard. This is how collective healing begins, one compassionate gaze at a time. Healing is not erasing the past. It is learning to be with what once was unbearable. It is restoring connection to the parts of ourselves we abandoned for survival. The child within us does not need to be fixed. They need to be seen. When we meet them with tenderness, the nervous system begins to relax. And from that calmness, new possibilities emerge. Creativity, intimacy, joy. As this reflection comes to an end, take one more deep breath. Notice what has stirred within you. Feelings, memories, perhaps a sense of longing or relief. Whatever you feel is welcome. Remember, every child's condition is a mirror of the environment that shaped them, and every adult has the capacity to become that environment of safety for a child, a loved one, or the child still living inside. Healing begins not with doing, but with seeing. Not with control, but with compassion. May we see the child, and in seeing them, may we see ourselves.